was on the 4th of March 1974 that Harold Wilson became the UK Prime Minister for a second time. Wilson had won a general election by a narrow margin in 1964 and served as the Prime Minister until 1970. And now, 4 years later, he was back at number 10. Wilson only stayed in post for 2 years this time and stunned everyone in March 1976 by announcing his resignation, claiming that he had always intended to only serve 2 more years. During his time in office, he sought to modernise the government in some ways. He once said that the only limits of power are the bounds of belief. When you live as a Christian, the Bible tells us that we have access to God's power. Jesus himself even said that we would do the same as he did. He actually said we would do even greater things than he did. So what limits our use of God's power? I think it's the bounds of our unbelief at times. Listen to what James said. But when you ask him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. Do not waver, for a person with divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. Such people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. When you pray and you ask God to let his power work in you and through you, do you truly believe that you can do the things he asks you to do? I want to encourage you today. Pray in faith. Receive in faith. And then go unbound and released to do what God has called you to do.